And hit the X. All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jeremy Truman. This is the 6th year we've done the trek, Team Truman. And 6 years ago, me and my wife and I were robbed by a doctor who gave her a diagnosis to let her know that everything in her life from that second forward was going to change, no matter what. She'd already left her corporate job as a computer genius at a Fortune 100 company to go to a startup to work less hours, to spend more time to raise her children. She'd made the right decisions. But again, these things happen without our input, without our knowledge, and with nothing we can do about it. So I'm good at fixing stuff. So I did some research and tried to take a look, and then figured out Fernando was much better at fixing this stuff than I was. And we heard about ALS TDI, and came up and met the team and saw the lab and the ladies and gentlemen, all the scientists and researchers who work there, and we were very impressed. And I thought, wow, man, we can learn more about this, see what we can do. And I saw the bike, and Amy looked at the bike and she pointed at me. I'm like, what are you, that's a road bike, why are you pointing at me? That bike is crazy. that's an awesome bike. It's like $2,000. It's a nice bike. They said, no, baby, you can start a team. You rode a bike when you were a kid. Well, I did 20-inch freestyle. I'm on the X. I did 20-inch freestyle. I didn't ride a road bike. What are you talking about? So at that point, I realized, ladies and gentlemen, within ALS TDI had a lot more opportunity and a lot more expertise in this area, and I found the only way I could contribute would be to help raise money to fight ALS. And that was a long time ago, and you know, a lot of change happened after that. You know, I lost 50 pounds since the first ride, going to the last ride, with all the riding we've done and the things we've done to move forward. It's made me a healthier person. It's probably added about 15 years to my life for my children, so it's a good thing. Yeah, it's amazing that the family that we get from ALS TDI, I think, is another great plus, to be able to network and speak with other ladies and gentlemen. And I don't talk to hardly anybody about this stuff on a personal level because they haven't been there. They don't understand. They want to be empathetic and understand, and I appreciate that. But if you haven't lived it, if you haven't been touched by ALS, if you don't know how devastating this is the matriarch of our family. This is the lady who did all the grocery shopping. She worked a full-time job until the day she passed. She never went on disability or anything. She had a wonderful company on the X. She had a wonderful company that she worked with as a computer lady, and they worked well with her, and it's an amazing organization, and they've done really well for us fundraising. So in a nutshell, you know, we think about fundraising is number one. You know, that's why I'm here. I'm not a bike rider. I'm not. We had competitive basket weaving or something good we could do here at TDI. Go, I'm right there. Grab a beer, sit down, make baskets. Man, we'll knock this out. But not a bike rider. But I ride a bike now. You do what you got to do, man, and that's why we're here. And to raise more awareness about this disease, and I find it's not as rare a disease as we keep saying. I know the red car syndrome, you get a red car and you see a red car everywhere, but I gotta say there's quite a few ladies and gentlemen that we found that have been affected by this disease, and it's nice that, you know, we can generate more awareness about this. And I ride for one reason. I ride because I don't want what happened to my family to happen to anybody else's family ever. Our family was destroyed by this disease. If I can ride and raise money and make sure it never happens to somebody's family, I want to be here 5 years from now and be like, bro, you're welcome, man. We all worked together and knocked that out. Your family's here because of what we all did together. And that's why I'm here. That's why we do what we do. Go out and make some money. All right. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I love my family. Thank you, guys. And thank you, Carol.